don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest, cause I promise you that I'm just getting started. And I promise you that my skills are getting sharper, so I'ma get charted. Can't be guarded, nah, I'm the one to get retarded. Get the party started, yeah, get the party started, yeah, so let me get up on it, yeah. Bitch, you got me fucked up, I don't know what's up. Pour that shit in my cup, we about to turn up. Crank this shit up so loud, sounds like we're sold out. In front of a whole crowd, we lose control now. Y'all take this shit too personally, everybody got a different version of me. Everybody gotta be learning from me, everybody wanna be working with me. And I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe and find out who you wanna be. Option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me, failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me now.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are just gearing up for the 5th day of the Blitz Pro League. So bear with us. We've had a bit of an exciting start so far this evening on a technical side. So thank you very much for hanging in there. So tonight, your commentators, myself, Rolling Swarm. We're very, very lucky. We've got one of my good friends, Kuga, clan lead for the Immortals clan, in with us this evening, being group controller. Hey, good evening, Kuga.
Hello.
So we are just getting ready. I'm just going to make sure everything's good with the stream. I could really use an extra screen, but here we are doing it on one. Fantastic. So the stream is good. Everything is live. Kuga, your audio sounds good. I'm using a different microphone, a different headset. Unfortunately, my original headset, I was a complete noob. I didn't charge it in time. So I'm actually, Thomas Legion, if you're watching this, I'm actually using the boom mic on the V-Motor Crossfade 2s. So there you go. You've got a bit of an audio test this evening on this stream. So tonight we have got Win, who is next, the all-Finnish Clan Wars team, facing off against M8, the Mates. This is a rescheduled fixture. Once these teams have played this evening, it's going to be every team in the BPL having played 2 matches. So let's just see. We're in. We've got everything good to go. I think, Kuga, when everyone's ready, we can start.
Okay.
Fantastic. So this is the map pool from day 1. When Unknowns played live. The maps in circulation this evening, we've got Vineyards, Black Goldville, Naval Frontier, and then Himmelsdorf. So a very interesting, diverse list of maps, with the tiebreaker, of course, being on that 4-cap map, city map, Himmelsdorf. Not one of my personal favorites, but hey, it's a challenging arena for Clan Wars. Starting up on Vineyards, we're going to have Win, who is next. Green team starting in the south spawn first, and M8 red team starting up in the north. So Win are coming into this game having won their first series. M8 coming into this having lost their first series. So it'll be very interesting to see how this one pans out. M8 very, very tough loss versus Unknown yesterday evening. They lost 4-3, so by the finest of margins possible in the BPL round robin phase. We're just waiting for the last players from the mates to ready up. Getting some love in the chat. Always a fan of that. There we go. So, just waiting. Looking here, Win obviously getting ready for the Wargaming's official Twister tournament. No PC players from Win's team. Everyone on touch device. Great to see here. The mates, we've got we've got 3 players, and one of them having a sneaky bathroom break. It seems like the pressure got to him. He can't handle it. No, I'm sure he's just getting ready now. So, having a look at the lineups, this is extremely interesting from Win. We are seeing 2 Batchat 25Ts, double AMX 50B, E3, and a double IS4 lineup. Very interesting. A very aggressive 4 Clippers, 2 of which are light tanks. They're looking to play mobile. I'm wondering how the E3 is going to fit into this lineup. Of course, looking across the table at the mates, a bit more of a traditional lineup. They're also taking an E3. E3 seeing a bit of love on this map. But we've got Boss in the 113. I think he might be the only player from this mates team with the 113, or else their strategies only involve 1WZ113. We've got Boulanger Infernal E5, Kid in the 268, Radium Batchat 25T, Sexcalibur IS7, Celopan IS7. So just waiting on Sexcalibur and Radium from the mates clan to ready up. And okay, Sexcalibur's ready. Just waiting on Radium. He might literally be on the toilet. Hilarious. So, Kuga, who do you fancy to take this series overall between the 2 teams?
Well, we haven't seen Mate too much yet, so difficult to say. They have a really great history behind, so they can surprise us all. But as myself being Finnish, of course, I have a bit nice thoughts against for those Finnish guys. So
okay, so
it will be tough. Yeah.
So you've got a bit of a bias then towards the guys from Win.
Exactly, and they have been doing great. So it will be difficult to say. It will be tough games, I'm sure of that.
It's definitely going to be very tough. We haven't seen any 4-0 walkovers yet. We haven't seen any 4-0 walkovers in the Blitz Pro League so far. We've had a couple of 4-1 victories, but no one has taken a clear-cut victory on any opponent. And it's worth noting that in the round-robin phase of the Blitz Pro League, getting a 4-0 victory is definitely something worth playing for. Because if you...
Okay, we go now.
Okay, we're starting. Fantastic. Let's go. Fantastic. Kicking off. Lineup staying the same. M8s weren't playing for time, trying to stream snipe Win. Although, that being said, I don't think it would have made a difference. Win, very strong performance in their campaign opener. So, we're going to drop into the free cam mode here and having a look at the lineup. Let's see where people are going. Getting a bit of elevation here on the free cam. Well, Rambo from North in his Bat 25T dropped the speed boost unspotted into B. He's nestled up there very securely. But his counterpart, Radium, is it Radium in the bat shot? Yes, it is. Radium in the bat shot from the mate is in the A base as well. However, Rambo is going to get the cap first. And if we go across here, we've got Lazarai in the 50B in the Pro League tournament. He's supporting Camper from North. Win are going to be taking a 2-cap lead here. And the double bat chats from Win used to secure both caps very quickly. Looking across here, Rambo from North. That is a fantastic pink camouflage. Aero's team, a huge fan of that camouflage as well. BTHF here, one of the BPL's famous room controllers. He is not spotted. He's in cover behind the bush. Celopan taking a big hit. Let's see what's happening over here. WIN are digging in around the C-cap. M8 are going to have to do something. They're going to have to push potentially into B, but look here. Jimper with the E3. Huge hit onto Boulanger Infernal, and he's finished off by Lazarai in the 50B. Jimper having to pull back a little bit there, but he's very strong. Look at the gun depression on the E3. He can play that ridge with impunity. Bouncing a side shot from Boss in the 113. Boss taking some fire there from Killer from North. Going again into camera mode. The 50Bs from WIN are camping at the back, and we've got Camper from North in the back chat, burning across the battlefield. Now this is what we love to see, and this is a very aggressive strategy, and this is why you take 2 bat chats. They are extremely mobile. They can get the angle on the field here. And notice here, Camper from North, he's reversing into the firing position so that if he gets spotted, he can drive away forwards very, very quickly. Both bat chats here from WIN spotted. This means they've lost the element of surprise. Celopan got his eyes on Camper from North, but WIN with the double caps, they are ticking over towards a victory on cap points, and they're a gun up. It's going to be very, very tricky. And if we look, let's try and get... So yeah, this is M8's attempt at swinging the scores in their favor. They've got the Batchat Radium supported by the Phoenix in the E3 pushing. They need to stop the C-cap. They need to get a kill, but these 250Bs, 3 shots are going to be very difficult to entrench. But Lazarai is focusing on the Phoenix, and Killer from North is focusing on Radium. They're splitting their fire, but BTHF here comes in, almost finishes off the Phoenix. The Phoenix is down to 25 HP. Can he get into the cap in time? Probably not. He's definitely going to get taken down, but the cap is going to go first. No, he doesn't. BTHF getting the kill there on the Phoenix and securing a very, very strong victory for WIN on the opening encounter between these two teams. And if we have a look here at the damage done, it was a game defined by the cap points, defined by control of the map and patient strategic play. The double Batchat strategy from WIN, hugely advantageous. They didn't inflict a tremendous amount more damage, just under 3k more damage inflicted by WIN, but they were able to keep all of their guns in the game whilst knocking out 2 of the mates. So, just getting up now, we're going to be swapping the spawns. So we'll be having, have we swapped the spawns, Cougar?
Oh, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So now we've got WIN starting in the north spawn and the mates starting in the south spawn. Interesting to note, I'm not sure if the lineup is going to stay exactly the same, but interesting to note here that the mates may potentially be running another double Batchat strat from the south spawn, similar to WIN. And WIN have dropped their double Batchat, potentially dropping even the solo Batchat as well. But no, Killer from North Batchatted up. Camper from North taking the 113. So both teams chopping and changing their approach. It's going to be very interesting to see, does the dynamic shift now that we've swapped spawns? So Vineyards, one of the recently reworked maps in the Tier X map pool circulation. There have been some slight changes on the open field caps. I think they're a little bit easier to cap now than they might have been in the past. The main differences, of course, being changes to lighting and that sort of thing. I don't think many of the top players either have noticed a tremendous change in the dynamics of this map from a Clan Wars perspective.
We are ready to go. Okay,
let's crack on. So we are seeing from WIN, Killer from North in the Batchat, BTHF IS4, Oliver IS4, Rambo from North 268, Camper from North 113, Lazarai 113, Jimper 113, the 113 meta being reconfirmed by WIN on this map across the table sets, Excalibur Batchat, Celopan IS4, Boss IS7, Radium IS7 with the Battle Hardened Camouflage, fantastic, Kid in the Mouse, the Phoenix E3 and Boulanger Infernal E5, and Killer from North here, he's dropped the speed boost again. Getting into the A-cap, pushing forwards, no spots. It looks potentially like he is going to get the cap slightly quicker than B, but potentially not. It looks like the B is going to go in first. Yes, the B is in first by the finest of margins. But Camper from North doesn't have anyone to his right. No, camper from north is relatively isolated, and Radium in the IS-7 is spotted. He's spotted Killer from north. He's going to be getting some crossfire. Can Killer from north escape? Yes, just missing a shot there from Kid in the mouse, and Lazarai in the 113 managing to keep Radium off the pursuit of the Batchat there, just trading one shot's worth of damage. In the city, we've got Camper from north in the 113 and Oliver in the IS-4. They've secured C. Again, a very strong showing by Win here. They have locked in 2 caps once more, but this time M8 look to be in a much more aggressive position early on. We've got E3 Phoenix pushing across. The mates are deep in red territory. They're playing on the line, and if they can avoid bleeding HP, they might be able to make an aggressive push. But you've got to remember, it looks like Win are ready for this. They've got 3 tanks in the backfield. Lazarai is out wide spotting. He's backed up by a 113, a Batchat 25T, and a 268 here behind him. And Oliver's deep in the city. BTHF, though, overexposing very, very dramatically. He's hull down, but he's got quite a lot of different angles of fire coming in on him. Gets some good bounces in there, but he's got Phoenix in the E3 pushing aggressively. This is a very tricky position for BTHF. He's got to play conservatively. The E3 could eat into his HP pool if he's not crossfired here. And that is what Oliver's going to be looking to do. But now we've got Kid from the house coming across. Kid's going to be getting a ram in on Oliver. And 97 HP in the ram. Oliver's in a bit of trouble, and he's getting crossfire coming across. The mate's making a very strong move here, getting one gun up. However, it's all breaking down in the open field. BTHF, potentially the next one to go if the E3 can get the reload in, but Boulanger Infernal, E5 goes down. And there we go, Celopan finishing off BTHF. But Radium from the mates is down. It's 2 guns down apiece. It's all boiling down into a brawl here. 3 guns down from the mates. All 5 Win players solidly entrenched around the A cap. They have the time. All they need to do is defend the A cap. Rambo from north. He's got a reload. He's got one in the chamber. Is he going to put a hit into Celopan? Yes, he is, but Celopan's pushing on him. Rambo from north is potentially a one-shot. Celopan needs to keep pushing. The mates need to finish off a one-shot or stop the B and C cap. But no. Yes, no, sorry, to stop the A cap. They've stopped Win on 9 with one slot left to go. A single kill from Win here will give them the victory, and it's Camper from north in the 113 finishing off Excalibur in the Batchat, and Win managing by the skin of their teeth there to hang on to that critical lead. And it looked a bit hairy for a moment there. It looked like they were in a bit of trouble, but they managed to trade effectively, and again, keeping the guns in the game was key to their success. So very much closer game that time round. M8 actually stepping up to the field and giving their opponents something to be concerned about. So we're going to be going on to Black Goldville now. I just need a 10-second break to get a glass of water. So Cougar, if you want to fill in the blanks for me until I get back.
Okay, I will. And we just swapped TST Jaska in to play. I can't see any changes for mates. So we have a couple of minutes break before we start up.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Mouth was dry as a bone. Needed to get a glass of water. So.
Yeah, we have Jaska in now for a win instead. Oh, somebody can't remember who it was.
Jimpa has been taken out for TST Jaska. I know my pronunciations are atrocious, but I can't. There's not much I can do about that. So TST Jaska in the T57 here. His first game this evening. We are coming into Black Goldville. This is again another old map. Hasn't been reworked in quite a while, but it's a very interesting map. It's another map which is the whole map is on a slope. Effectively, you've got up in the northwest corner the elevated area with the caves. That's where a lot of medium brawls and dogfights happen. And then down to the southeast corner is the city area with that very isolated cap, which if you can secure it, can be a really good asset for the team to keep those cap points ticking over. Now, I think we're ready to go. So, ready when you are, Cougar.
Yep.
Fantastic. Looking at the lineup here, Win doing something I've not seen before. Double T57. Now, that's not uncommon, but the double E50M and Batchat in combination with that alongside the W1N. This is a unique lineup, and it looks like everyone from Win is rocking one of the professional tournament camouflages. Across the way, we've got the M8s, the mates. They've got E100, double IS4, double IS7, 268, 113. All heavy lineup with the exception of the 268 there, Kid. And he is going to get up into a very strong Overwatch position. Looking out, and we've got Celopans the first spotted. The brilliant camouflage and view range of the Batchat there proving advantageous. Now, Win are being wise. They're playing for the high ground. And this time, it's the mates who are playing a double cap strat. Killer from North in the Batchat. He's spotted. He was playing very passively. Gets a shot in. Isn't able to reset the B cap, but has put some damage into Celopan. Does take one back in return. He's going for the long cap. Well, the long reload now. And the Phoenix IS4 from the mates goes down. Tremendous volley of fire there. And he was burnt down as he was crossing from the spawn towards the city area. Boulanger, Infernal, and Kid are in quite a lot of trouble here. So let's try and go through. We've got Kid here in the 268. He is going to struggle to get his gun into an effective firing position with this many. I mean, the E50M, the gun is like a laser beam. And it's going to be very difficult for him to peek with that turretless TD to get effective shots off, especially when you've got BTHF in the 113 and Oliver out there in the 113 as well. And it looks like the mates are going to try and have to do a push here. And leading that charges was Boulanger Infernal, but he's pulling back. He's playing patiently. He's waiting for support. We've got Boss in the IS7, Celopan in the IS4. It looks like the mates are stacking up for a push from this flank. But going into free cam mode here, we can see two full health E50Ms anchoring this corner down. One looking to the right, one looking to the left. Here comes the push and the mates. Radium coming round from the left. Sexcalibur coming round from the right. Playing very tentatively. And Lazarai in the T57 taking quite a bit of damage there. Kid gets a bit of splash damage into Camper from north. Sexcalibur playing hull down. There's a huge hit going into Celopan in the IS4 there. BTHF comes down in the 113 to support. Lazarai is down. It's one gun down apiece. The mates are working the cap points. The mates don't need to push here. They need to look after their HP. And it's going to be Win's turn to push to try and stop a cap point victory for the mates. Celopan's the new target. He's down to 108 HP. Boulanger Infernal is going to have to come in and disrupt this. Big hit into Oliver. They need to finish off one of these guns. The mates are getting very, very close. They've lost Lazarai, they've lost Oliver, but the Phoenix and Celopan are down. And there goes Radium. This is brilliant work by Win, but they're not doing it as efficiently as they need to, perhaps. They're into the B cap. They're stopping B. Great work from Killer from North there. And it's a showdown between Boss, and it's going to be TST Jasker finishing off Boss. Yes, he gets him on that quick drum reload. It's Kid 268, Sexcalibur 113. They've got the C cap. They need to hold on to the C cap, but no one is there watching the C cap. Sexcalibur 113 and Kid goes down. My camera's in the wrong place. I do apologize for that. So now the question is, can Sexcalibur hold on? Well, it's not a question of holding on. He needs to get some kills in. But a brilliant, brilliant move here. It's Killer from North in the Batchat stopping the C-Cap. There's really no chance for Sexcalibur to win. He needs 3 kills or to reset. No, it can't be done. It certainly can't be done. And a great performance there by Win to come back and secure the victory. They were looking pretty ropey at the beginning. Killer from North getting the shot in across the map from the C-Cap. Fantastic finish. Yeah, Win left us in suspense there at the beginning. It was pretty touch and go. I wasn't sure they were going to be able to do what they needed to do in time, but the push across the B area, both flanks simultaneously, they divided and conquered the mates' forces. Really, really effective gameplay. And looking here, Rambo from North, Killer from North, Camper from North, all having fantastic games in their highly mobile Batchat and E50Ms. So fantastic play. Really unfortunate start there for the Phoenix in the IS-4. Got clipped out crossing from the spawn into the city area. So that is very unfortunate for the mates. But we are again in a position where a team leads the other 3-0. Now it's worth bearing in mind that yesterday evening we saw... Was it yesterday evening or the evening before? But we have seen live come back from 3-0 down to beat Legion top team. So never say never, never say die. It's still all to play for here. And win, if they are able to secure this next game, if they are able to go 4-0, this will put them at the top of the table with 7 league points, and they will go above Unknown, who are the only other team to have won 2 of their games in the opening 2 series. So this is a brilliant opportunity for Win. The mates will be really, really hoping that they can come back from this, but they're going to need 4 games. They're going to need to win 4 games on the trot against Win, and the Win clan are looking exceptionally strong at the moment, especially across the last 3 games. So we're just waiting on the final tank choices, the final readying up of the players.
I think there will be a quick switch here in mate.
Okay.
I guess so. I need confirmation from that.
So Kuga, our heroic room controller here, she's following the instructions of everyone in the chat, making sure that the correct players are in or out for the particular map. Got to bear in mind that when you get to tier 10, not everyone might have all of the tier 10 tanks, and so sometimes you need a player with a different setup, or sometimes, you know, one of your guys is your go-to medium or TD player, and you might need them in for a special strat that you're planning on running. So maybe, you know, this last minute change up could be signaling something special from M8, because they really need to do something special to pull this one back from the brink.
Let's go.
Okay, so we are getting stuck in to what potentially could be the last game of the series. If Win win this, they win their matchup against the mates. Looking at the lineups here, we've got for Win in the red team, Batchat, Triple IS-4, Double 268, T57, lots of armor, lots of damage potential. It's a very strong, reliable lineup that they're taking. The mates, on the other hand, we're looking at a Batchat E100, IS-4, 268, E4, E5, 113. No repeated tanks. Always love to see that. A lot of diversity. Never goes amiss. But it does mean that sometimes it can be difficult to coordinate the speeds of the tank and the armor profiles. Sometimes you can be at a disadvantage if you don't indulge in a bit of spam. But here we go. Celopan from the mates into the B cap. We've got a lot of tanks from Win. They dropped the hammer there, and they're into the C cap, and they're going to get the C cap before the mates get the B cap. That's going to give them the cap lead. No one, it's interesting worth noting, no one is contesting the A cap. The entire A flank has been left to be forgotten here. And Win can dig in. They can fortify, and they can rely on the cap points.
And Radium is aiming for A now.
Yeah, this is an essential play by the mates. They need, if they want to take the cap lead, they either have to take down a gun from Win, stop the C cap, or what is probably going to be much easier is if they're very, very mobile tank, Radium in the Batchat 25T, and he's playing, look how wide he's going over A. He's playing a very, very tentative, cautious spotting game, and he is not spotted. He's going into A, but that's going to telegraph, and now Win. Surely they know it's the Batchat in A, and yes, we've got Killer from North. He's dropping the speed boost. He is moving across the map with support from Camper from North. It's going to have to be very well played from Radium to escape this. So let's go here. Yeah, we're into the view from Killer from North. He's supported by Camper from North. They're stopping A. Radium is isolated, and he could get clipped out here, but no, Excalibur has got a shot into Killer from North. Radium is down to a one-shot, 313 HP. Killer from North taking another hit there from Excalibur in the 113. Win not quite able to reset B, but they should be able to now. Radium's on the long reload, same as Killer from North. Really a very, very intelligent move there from Win to respond to the push, but Sexcalibur's coming in for the reset. Big hit into Killer from North. Now Killer from North is looking quite soft. Camper from North is going to have to help him. I think Sexcalibur's going to get the reload in, but no, Kid from the 268 smashes Killer from North apart. And Oliver from the IS-4 is down as well. The mates might be denying Win the first 4-0 shutout of the BPL. There goes Kid in the 268. It's 4 guns on 6. Everything to play for here. Rambo from North and the 268's down. He's in a lot of trouble. Lazarai, T57, 1 shot in the clip. Now he's on a long reload. Looking over here, TST, Jasker, and BTHF and the IS-4s. They're in difficult positions. They're going to have to push forward. They're going to have to focus on this 113. His DPM cannot be ignored. But while they're doing this, Celopan, the IS-4, is pushing across. Boulanger, he's down to a 1 shot in the E100. Will he get taken down? No, TST Jasker is tied up with 2 opponents. Sexcalibur, not ram killed. Oh, big ram damage from Boulanger Fern into BTHF. There goes Lazarai. There goes TST Jasker. BTHF, he's going to go down. Great comeback from the mates. And they have denied Win the 4-0 shutout. And this means that even if Win do take the series, they will only be tying with Unknown at the top of the leaderboard at the moment.
That was a great comeback.
Really, and look at the damage there from Sexcalibur. I mean, over 5k in randoms is good. If you're doing over 5k in Clan Wars, that's an exceptionally strong performance. Brilliant showing there. A 3k damage inflicted advantage in the favor of mates. I don't know what they changed between that game and the first 3, but let's hope they can bring more of that to the table, because that was absolutely fantastic.
And we jumps over to Naval.
Naval Frontier, one of the newer maps in circulation. Just bear with me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so apologies for that, but now I am back in the room and we are moving on to Naval Frontier. Win leading the mates 3-1. The mates very strong comeback on the second spawn of Black Goldville. So we're going to be having Win starting from the north spawn on Naval Frontier, the mates starting from the south spawn. It'll be very interesting to see how the psychology affects this game, because Win, they've got to lock this one in. They don't want to lose another game, another 2 games. They really need to tie this one off. But the mates, they're going to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening, obviously. Radium back in the Batchat 25T for the mates. On the blue team as well for the mates, Celopan IS-4, Kid IS-7, Sexcalibur 268, the Imam E4, Mouse Best Sniper E5, Boulanger Infernal E5. Win taking double 50B, double IS-4, triple 113, hello new 113 meta, and my free cam. Okay, the free cam has done that weird glitch again. I'm stuck on TST Jasker. TST Jasker, you'll be the star of the show this evening on this map. So let's just go into the personal view. Killer from North, Camper from North, double 50Bs stacked up high over the sea base, dodging some incoming fire there. They're going to be facing off against the double E5s. Interesting that both teams have sent double tanks, and Killer from North blocking Camper from North, getting the push there, but it's Oliver secures the B cap. Great start. Radium in the Batchat 25T from mates getting the A cap, but very slow. Ramble from North and the 113 is down. BTHF in the 113 is looking very unhealthy. That B cap has cost Win 2 guns, very dear. However, they are ahead in terms of hit points, and they have taken down Mouse Best Sniper in the E5. Radium getting a hit into Oliver, getting another hit in. Long reload. Now Oliver and TST Jasker are pushing up into Sexcalibur. But the Imam, the NA Twister Camouflage, they're looking fantastic on that tank. He's going to put a big hit into Oliver, who's finished off by Sexcalibur as well. Now TST Jasker is in trouble. He's got a lot of blue guns between him and his teammates. And Sexcalibur's getting the reload. He's going to be going for another high damage game. 6 guns onto 4. Really strong performance. Sexcalibur blocking the imam there, pushing up. But here, looking across the top of the field, the 50B is managing to clip out the second E5, but it's taking them a very long time to do so. And Camper from North is looking quite unhealthy, and he's stuck up against the wall. He needs to reposition. Celopan IS4 pushing down onto Lazarai. Lazarai and the 113 is going to be key for Win strategy. He is the only tank with any armor left for them. They do have the B and the C cap. That being said, Sexcalibur and Radium have pushed into B. Are they going to cap B? Yes, they're smart. They're playing smart. They know they need to control the cap points. Camper from North taken down by Kid. Great shot across the field to knock him down at the top. Killer from North in the 50B. He's flanking left. He's going to have to come into the back of Celopan. Otherwise, Lazarai in the 113, he's going to be going down. But look at this. Kid in the IS-7. Brilliant interception. Protecting Celopan's flank. Celopan's going to get the reload in. Lazarai's a one-shot, but he's taken down by Radium in the Batchat 25T. It's all on Killer from North. One French Clipper with not a lot of armor versus 5 M8 tanks here. The mates, a very strong comeback. And the Batchat 25T, Radium getting his rounds. Sexcalibur going in for the ram kill, but Radium in the Batchat finishing him off. Another very, very strong showing by the mates, bringing it up to 3-2. Could we be seeing another comeback here? A lot of people in the BPL, you know, that are involved in the league, that are discussing it, the people I've been speaking to, WIN have been the favorites in this lineup. From the people that I've been speaking to. So it's very, very interesting to sort of see the mates proving those people wrong. And this could be another upset, as we saw in Live versus Legion top team. WIN are going to have to work very hard now not to squander this. They just need one more victory. So we're swapping up the spawns again. We've got WIN on the south spawn, green spawn. That's the southwest corner. And up in the northeast corner, red spawn, we're going to be having the mates. So, still everything here to play for, and this could be a fantastic comeback from the mates. But they can't let the success of the last 2 games go to their head, and I'm sure that WIN are going to be wondering what's going on at the moment. They were so dominant in the first 3 matches, but now we're seeing, look at this, potentially. Oh no, we will Camper from North E3, 250Bs, IS4, triple IS4, Batchat. They're dropping the 113. The 113, I haven't seen it used very successfully on Naval Frontier. On the hill fights, it typically gets out-brawled by E5s. And down in the sort of valley areas, I'm noticing that the E4 is performing a little bit strong. The IS4, sorry, is performing a little bit stronger. Across the table at the mates, we are seeing IS4.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, we go.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We're seeing the mates, blue team, they've got a Batchat again. Radium, he had a brilliant game on this map from the opposite spawn in the Batchat. Celopan IS4, Kid IS7, Mouse best sniper, Mouse with the Legionary camouflage, great choice. And Sexcalibur 268, the Imam back in the E4, Boulanger Infernal in the E5. Now, are the teams going to focus on A? Because in the last game, we didn't see anyone going for the A cap. And that was very strange, but this time, WIN are already chopping and changing it up. Oliver, BTHS, TST Jasker in the IS4 is not spotted. TST, BTHF spotted by Radium in the Batchat. A lot, 4 tanks from the mate spotted at the moment. Radium in isolation. Now TST Jasker pushing across aggressively. He spotted, gets a hit in there from, I think it was TST Jasker that connected. Oliver's going to be pushing up into the A cap to start the cap pressure ticking over for the WIN clan. And the mates, it's going to be Kid in the IS7 battle hard and starting the C cap. Sexcalibur coming in the 268. 2 tanks in the cap will make a cap much faster. Definitely a strong advantage worth having if you can get the cap point started sooner. But WIN, very aggressive. They haven't. This is potentially an error on their part. Okay, now Killer from North in the Batchat is in on A. Oliver, BTHF, TST Jasker looking to flank aggressively. What we're seeing here, if you look at the minimap, all of the M8, all of the mates are in a line from the B cap down to the southeast corner. WIN, on the other hand, fanned out in a crescent around them. This is potentially a very bad situation for the mates. They don't have a tremendous amount of map control, I think, from this position. I stand to be corrected, though, of course. I always like being proved wrong.
And the flankers are now unspotted, the win flankers.
Yeah, and look at this. The mates are bleeding hit points. Left, right, and center. Let's get stuck into the action. Yeah, the 250Bs here. Rambo from North is going to meet Radium. Oh, bounced off the chassis. Radium power sliding around the corner there. Takes a second shot from Rambo from North. Rambo from North's got one in the chamber, but Lazarai is on the long reload. He's unspotted. Radium could be pushing up here, but this is bad news. Radium's potentially going down, and Camper from North missing. Okay, Boulanger Inferno in the E5 gets a strong shot off. They need to finish. Yes, they do. Radium goes down. WIN have got 2 caps in the bag. Their cap points are ticking over faster. The 50Bs here on a long reload. They're getting pushed by Boulanger in the E5. But Rambo from North reloads. 1, 2. Imam in the E4 coming round. HE shell into one of these tanks could be devastating. 1152 HP damage done to Rambo from North. He's gone from being quite happy to not being very happy at all. Lazarai needs to finish off. They're focusing now. He's focusing on Imam. Doesn't get it. Brilliant play by Boulanger Infernal to block the shots there. This is a fantastic brawl. Okay, Lazarai taken down by Boulanger Infernal. Will Rambo from North get the shot in? Yes, he does. Okay, it's 6 guns onto 3. WIN making a very, very concerted effort to come back here to wrap up the series 4-2. The mates, they put themselves in a very, very difficult position where they let WIN surround them. And now we've got Kid IS7 smashed apart by Camper from North in the E3, and Excalibur finished off there as well. Great, great finishing map for WIN. Very closely contested by the mates, though.
Excellent games here, and tough as we expected. Not easy games.
Absolutely. Neither team having a very easy time of it. Although WIN in the last match, almost 6,000 HP damage inflicted in their favor. A very, very sort of strong comeback on a comeback for them, shutting the mates down. And they managed to tie up the series 4-2. Worth bearing in mind then that WIN join Unknown at the top of the table with 6 points in the bag, and the mates go down to the bottom of the table with 2 points to their name, joining Loka, who have also got 2 points. So great, we've seen all the teams in the BPL now play 2 series. We're starting to get a feel for who's dominant, who's not. But that being said, we've seen some upsets. We've seen Live beat Legion top team. We've seen some very, very strange results as well. Matchups kind of going askew in other places. So stay tuned. The next game this evening is going to be at, well, it's going to be in 20 minutes. I've got a lot of work to do to set up that stream in time. But that is going to be between, Eros, one of the other teams from Legion, versus Live. Bearing in mind, Live came from 3-0 down to beat Legion top team 4-3. Eros are surely on the search for revenge for their clanmates. So stay tuned. I look forward to seeing you all very soon on the next stream. And a huge thank you, of course, to Cougar for saving my bacon and running the room. If it wasn't for you, Cougar, I don't think we would have been able to stream today. So huge thank you for coming to my rescue.
No problem, and thank you all. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.